Red Dead Online has just received a new update that finally appeals to the outlaw and all of us Red Dead Online fans and Rockstar Games fans alike. We have never received anything like this in this game, and up until now we just have become complacent to what it really means to be an outlaw in a wild western world, in this frontier, in this game we call Red Dead Online. Why has Rockstar not added bank heist yet? I don't know. Why can't we rob trains? I don't know. Why can't we just hold someone up on the side of the street and take them for all they got? I don't know. But anyway, all that has changed because now Rockstar has added these new Telegram missions, they're called, that allow us to rob a mansion in Saint Denis. That's right, we can finally get a taste of what it's like to be an outlaw in Red Dead Online. Or at least that's how it seems. I'll explain more later, but first, before we get started, be sure and hit that big red subscribe button and smash like on the video, just like every other YouTuber asks you to do. And with cliches out of the way, let's get started. Now, first things first, before I could rob a Saint Denis mega mansion, I had to kind of brush up on what was going on. I had to get the details, and in order to do that, I needed to check my mail and my lockbox. Checking out my mail, I seen that I had a new telegram for some new opportunities and job pursuits, robbing that beautiful mansion in Saint Denis being one of them. So I looked a little bit more between the lines and into the details. Apparently, the mayor is some crooked gangster, and he's been importing smuggled jewels into his mansion through all of his maids. I don't want to go into detail, but he's been smuggling gems into his mansion, and we're here to get the dirty money, or, well, the dirty gems, and then getting out clean and getting paid. Before accepting the gig, I thought, I can't go into this with no prep. I can't go into this without looking the part. So what did I do? I made a dapper robber outfit, looking like Zorro meets modern day cat burglar. Yeah, I was proud of it. I thought it looked good. And, it may have took me a little bit of money to get it where it was and spend a little cash that I probably shouldn't have spent. I mean, in my mind, we're stealing gems from the mayor. Smuggled gems in Saint Denis. These things are going to be worth big money, right? So anyway, I felt the part. I looked the part. Now it was time to do the job. As soon as I arrived at the mansion with the cover of night, I was still intimidated. I was a little worried because guards were posted everywhere. Then I start feeling it. I put my horse in the perfect spot for a getaway and hop over my first wall, heading towards the side of the mansion where no one can see me, channeling my inner Sam Fisher. I get inside, I find my first few chests, and boom, right away, necklace. Full of gems, gotta be worth some money, right? I started to get a little excited, and then I thought, what if I can do this without alerting anyone? No one seeing me, no knocking out people, no killing people, just a clean getaway. It would be the perfect crime. And then the maid seen me. You know, in that moment, I didn't realize that I would proceed to go on massacring everyone in the building, taking what gems were left, probably not worth any of those lives that I took, basically channeling my inner Agent 47 and, well, eventually getting away. So the bad news is I ruined any chance of getting a bonus payout if there even was one. I didn't necessarily do a good job at committing the perfect crime. Getaway was botched and I killed everyone there. But the good news is I got the gems. No reason to feel any sense of regret or take an L, except for the payment I received from this dude named Jay. Like, this guy ripped me off, man. I had all these jewels from the mansion after killing all those people, and this guy had the nerve to give me like 20 bucks? Like, come on, man. Maybe it's because the way I approached the mission. It wasn't a perfect crime. It was messy. It was dirty. Lives were lost. Even though I had all these jewels, it was blood money at that point, right? So maybe, just maybe, if I did it again and did it right, I would get paid more. I mean, honestly, at that point, I had to anyway because I wasn't even breaking profit after spending money on the outfit that I made to go rob the mansion. I did look good though, but before I went into it, I thought, you know what? I need to plan out more. I need to go case this joint. There's no reason why I shouldn't be looking at all the floors and levels to this building to figure out where guards could be posted ahead of time. I didn't want to make the same mistakes. I didn't want to get spotted by another maid and have to kill everybody there. So I did what any normal criminal mastermind would do, and I returned to the scene of the crime. It was genius. At that point, I had a certain level of confidence. I was ready. I was going to take this mission on, and I was going to do it right, and I was going to get paid big bucks, break profit, be able to pay back the outfit that I expensed to myself, and buy some more things. All I had to do was wait out the 20-minute timer and do it again. And that 20 minutes felt like forever. I set up camp and had some coffee and reminisced about past times, killing a whole mansion full of people. I thought about myself as a person, and I questioned my moral compass. I couldn't help but think, is GTA 6 gonna come out anytime soon? The time had come. 20 minutes, finally waited out, fully waited out, and I arrived at the mansion again, ready to do the job. Thing is, this time, I didn't have the cover of night. I had to do it in the middle of the day, which meant I needed to consider different things. One, people can see a lot better in the day, so I can't have witnesses. And that led me to, well, I had to use throwing knives. Okay, it's a good at a range, and it's the only silent way to approach this. I could use a bow and arrow, but they get in the way. It's big, it's clunky, I didn't want to use it, so the knives were the answer. First guy met a kind of a cruel end, but he didn't see it coming and he died instantly. Second guy, well, I can't say the same. He was working hard and guarantee he had a family back at home, and well, I stabbed him right in the trap muscle and watched him bleed out on the ground. After that, I felt kind of bad and realized that throwing knives might have been a tad bit extreme. So then I decided to put them away and proceed the rest of the job with just my bare hands with the non-lethal approach. I'm sure that may have been a better decision to make before I killed that guy and maybe after I threw the first knife in the other guy's head, but hey, that was in the past, no looking back, no regrets. After that, one by one, each encounter led to a guard getting choked out and taken down. Felt pretty good because while I was taking him out with no witnesses, I wasn't killing anybody. And then I saw the first maid, and I did not forget how the first job was botched and led to so many people dying and my payment suffering. I got spotted by a maid, and I don't know if you know this, but I am an equal rights advocate, so I believe in men and women getting treated the same and fairly. So I choked her out, just like every other maid in that place that I choked out. And I made sure, to thank them for smuggling the gems in. I proceeded to loot every single chest, cabinet, drawer, every nook and cranny until I was satisfied with the haul. Then I got out of there, dipped out the back door, jumped the fence, and got on my horse and took off. I gotta hand it to myself, the getaway was so clean, it almost made me tear up because it reminded me of the way my dad left. Aside from the riding a horse part, choking a woman and getting away clean was dead on accurate. Later on that night, I was so stoked to see Jay and see how much he would pay me for all these jewels I got with a clean job, well done. Perfect crime getaway, no hiccups this time around. He was even happy to see me. He's like, man, that's a good haul you got there. The vibes were high, it was nice. We were in a good spot. Except it didn't last long because the guy paid me $30. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the story of me robbing the Mega Mansion in Saint Denis in Red Dead Online. Rockstar Games are a bunch of cucklords, dude. Like, what kind of payment is that? Are you kidding me? I robbed a mansion in the richest city in the game that is owned by the mayor, and I stole gems that were smuggled in by him for the payment of $30 cash. What was Jay's cut? I need to know. That is insane. Maybe he's the cuck. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this mission and the new missions added to Red Dead Online. I did have a decent amount of fun playing it. Let me know what you think of this video as well, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Later.